This is to everybody that plays World of Warcraft on the Realm of Erebos. A lot of you knew my son. My son played in your realm under a toon named Hightop and had for a long time. This video I'm making, which is going to be on my YouTube um, is going to tell you a little bit why I play Hightop now and everything. Um, I've actually got another account. I got a Pally Tank. I used to play myself on that account. I don't hardly anymore. Uh, but this is something that's like real personal for me. Something that's very, I want to say emotional. And there's a lot of people on World of Warcraft that actually look down on me. And a lot of it's my attitude. It's how I portrayed myself, how I've let myself go on there, um, as most of you call it, being a dick. And a lot of it was I couldn't really handle what had happened and everything. To give you a little insight on Mike and everything, Mike was a very, very bright boy. Actually, he really was. Um, he's been a he's been with me ever since day one. Um, he's been learning the tricks of the trade of my business. He's was technically an overachiever. A lot of you who are going to watch this video probably are not going to understand what I'm talking about. A lot of them will and everything. A few years ago, my son had died, and I was in California at the time on business. I was out there meeting some people. I was doing some designs for a motorcycle they wanted because that's what I do. I build choppers. That's all I've ever wanted to do. And before I get into that, me and my son, we would like fight constantly. He would like, just say, no, you don't know what you're doing, blah, 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 and everything. It was just, it was just some drag out fights and everything. The one thing that I did know about my son is that he had a lot of drive in him. He had a lot of backbone. And from what I understand, he made a lot of friends in World of Warcraft. And in some cases, this is an apology video for all those that have known him when I took over. I am apologizing for my arrogance, stupidity. I should have never treated the people on World of Warcraft the way that I did. There's a lot of things I shouldn't have said that I have said, and this is like an apology, and I'm very sincere, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. A lot of you who knew Mike also knew that he had a girlfriend named Stephanie who was pregnant and was carrying twins. I tell you, there's some cute kids, really. He had a boy and a girl. The boy's name's Michael James, and the girl's name is Cassandra Olivia Marie, which I think is just a beautiful name. She's just a cute, cute kid. When he had died, like I said, I was out in California. I actually thought of my ex-wife playing another sick joke on me. And the reason why I say that is that my ex-wife, Sarah, when we got divorced, she has done everything under the sun, basically, to make my life hell, which is fine. I can deal with that. And she said some pretty sick off the wall stuff. to basically affect me and my life. Um, and I didn't know what to think. I'm just thinking, okay, there's, probably a problem with the shop. Or, he's broke down or something. She's just, flying off the handle. So I left and came home. And the first thing I did when I came home and everything is I went home and I didn't see my son. So after I dropped off my bags, I went down in my shop and it was still locked up. So that kind of gave me some concern. And when I went to the police department asking about my boy, they brought a damn chaplain in and led me to the city morgue. I saw my son laid on a cold slab, and I just lost it. And the one thing that went through my mind was, this cannot be my son. But yet I saw him there, thinking, what have I done in life to deserve this? There's a lot of people who probably watch this and are not parents and don't have kids, but there are some that are and everything. And the ones that are parents can probably somewhat um, rely on what, or, understand what I'm saying, but nobody really knows what it's like when you have to bury your own son. He was a good kid. I mean, it was a beautiful funeral too. I mean, my son was part of the football team. They gave him a letter jacket, football. Everybody signed his name. Everybody signed their name on his football. It was just, there was about 600 people at my son's funeral, and half of them I didn't even know. No, I didn't play my son's tune at first. I mean, it was basically my account, my email, my everything. I just put about it and everything. For about a week, I didn't do anything. I just crawled into a bottle, which probably wasn't the brightest idea. But I don't know how to handle something like that. I never did. Even when I lost my other son, Cody, I didn't know how to handle it. I've got one daughter named Beater, and Ember just gave me triplets. Talk about buy one, get two free. And Steph came over to the shop and actually had asked me to play Hightop. And I actually got in an argument with him because I actually had a lot of regrets with my son. One of the regrets I have, until it just haunts me until this day, is I never in his entire life told him that I loved him and I was proud of him. In actuality, I was. My son actually was everything to me. He was the best of me. And actually, when me and Steph was talking about the account thing and everything and all that, I just, like I said, it was like a big ass argument. I mean, it was just bad. But 3 days after that, I stared at my computer and everything. I decided to log into him.